So let us start off with WrestleMania Saturday. And we're going to start off with John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Day one. Who you got and what are you expecting in that match?
I'm expecting Austin Theory to win, and John Cena comes as the Doctor of Thugonomics. Another thing though that I do find kind of interesting that on Fox's official Twitter, that match is actually posted as the main event, and the women's match is going on second to last. I
Mm-hmm.
hope that is not the case. I hope that was just them just listing off the matches incorrectly,
Mm.
because that'd be so disrespectful that the women don't main event either of the nights. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree. Just to start off, I
What?
don't agree. I don't think, honestly, night one, if I'm just going off a storyline and going off the biggest matches, night one, the main event should be the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the tag team titles.
You terrible, man.
That should be the main
Damn
event.
that. No. No. I get that's the storyline, but no. Prestige, man.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. I mean, I'm not complaining if they are the main event. That's amazing. But if I'm just going off a storyline, when I look at that full card on Saturday, the one I've been most invested in is the Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And I think, and then not only that, I feel like the fans will stay up. Like in terms of, you know how WrestleMania starts off, it kicks off, the fans are super hyped, and then sometimes by the main event they're kind of like a little dead. I don't think they'll be dead for the Usos and Sami Zayn match. I think they would still be like, okay, it's time to see who's gonna win this match, and they're gonna be hyped. The women's get put on the main event. I think they may. I don't know. I think they can live up to it, but I don't know. The fans may get a little dead by that time already. So
Come on. Ah,
that, that's all I'm gonna say about that one.
this man. Well, here's what I do expect from the match, though.
Mm-hmm.
I expect John Cena to do a little extra because even though I know he's still Hollywood John, he's probably not going to win this match. I expect John to kind of go in there and get active on Austin Theory, man. He's gonna actually put on some moves. He's gonna act like he's 2005 John Cena. What you think he's gonna? You think John's gonna get a little extra on that ring, man, or not? Man, he's about to take it like that Undertaker match. Just 1, 2, 3, done.
Nah, I think this is gonna be a good match. I think it's gonna be a solid 20-minute match. The funny thing is, I actually heard that this is gonna be the match that kicks off WrestleMania Saturday. Austin Theory and John Cena. Um, while the fans are already hyped, John Cena, Austin Theory kick off the show. I think they'll give us about a 20-minute match. Now, here's what I do got to say about this. I don't know if I'm going to offend anybody, but it is what it is. Sometimes you got to speak your truth. I'm going to just say this.
Mm.
Austin Theory, to me, at this point in time in his career, he shouldn't beat John Cena. I'm going to just keep it 100% with y'all. Like, he shouldn't beat John Cena. Nevertheless, I do believe Austin Theory is going to win this match because I don't think John Cena needs to win the United States title, nor do I think he's going to because I think he's going to dip off and go back to Hollywood. But to me, Austin Theory shouldn't win this match. Not at this point in time in his career. Just because I think he just doesn't have that I think he just needs a few more years in the game or just more hype around him right at this point in time in his career to beat the great John Cena. It just seems like it would be like they're just trying to put him over. It just seemed rushed to me. Like even John Cena lost to The Rock the first WrestleMania they faced each other. John Cena lost to The Rock. You telling me Austin Theory the first time they face each other while Austin Theory is still the United States champion? He's not even the WWE champion yet. He got the
Well,
right to beat John Cena? I'm like, nah.
to be fair, Vince McMahon, quote unquote, is technically somewhat a back in the backstage, dog. So, hey, man, Austin Theory, man, he might be getting that push. You have to watch John get that 1, 2, 3.
That's exactly what it feels like, though. That's what it shouldn't feel like to me. I think it should feel like Austin Theory is like he's ready and he's deserving of beating John Cena. Right now, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like he's just getting that push, and I
Yeah.
hope I hope that however they determine the finish, it's believable. He shouldn't just beat John Cena straight up. Like if he just
You know
beats
what
John
would be
Cena,
hilarious?
what?
Montez Ford comes out, embodies Austin Theory. He's out for the count. Oh man, he kicks out of the FU, and then right he gets back up. You know he's about to do it, and Seth comes out the cut. It
Mm,
hits him with a curve stomp and dips.
mm. Whatever it is, they got to do some type of finish to me that's going to be warrant of Austin Theory beating John Cena. At this moment, if he beats John Cena clean, to me, unless he just like looks absolutely amazing in that match, that he just wins me over in the match, to me right now, he shouldn't beat John Cena, but I know he's going to. They got to at least
Mm.
they got to at least do something with the finish that Austin Theory cheats, something like that to get to to beat John Cena. But I'm still expecting it to be a good match. Still expecting
Yeah.
it. Um,
All
let us move on. Before we go into the next match, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, I wanted to get your thoughts on Bobby Lashley though. Bobby Lashley was supposed to face the Fiend at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Um,
Mhm.
Bray Wyatt right now, due to physical reasons, undisclosed reasons, we don't know exactly, but he can't. He's not going to compete at WrestleMania. So it's kind of put Bobby Lashley. Yeah, it has put Bobby Lashley in a situation now where he doesn't really have a match. So what would you do with Bobby Lashley now at WrestleMania?
I say retire Goldberg.
Mm.
Perfect match too. One match on the contract left. Hey man, hey, we got to do somebody a solid. Hey Goldberg, hey, take that 1, 2, 3, dog. Call it a day, dog. We know you can take your ass from well for friggin' Bobby Lashley, man. Hey, just do it one more time. One more time for a good time right there. Yes, sir.
You know what's funny? That the funny thing is, because we were going to talk about who Goldberg should face, but that I think we both agree. I think right now, I mean, the only thing that I'll be against that about Goldberg facing Bobby Lashley at this year WrestleMania is if Goldberg didn't get enough time to really train and get himself ready. Because then we're not then like it'll suck for him because it's like it's your retirement match and you don't look the best you want to look. Like you didn't get time to like prepare. Um,
Knowing Goldberg, he doesn't care enough to repair, man. He's probably gonna go get out there and go get folded up like he did in Dubai.
it would make the most sense though. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg, they kind of been in a rivalry last year, and then it would make sense for Bobby to be the one to have a retirement match with Goldberg. If it wasn't Bobby Lashley, then I would think Braun Breaker. That's the only other person that I think that should have a retirement match with Goldberg.
Man,
Um,
played a Jedi mind trick. I was thinking the same damn thing.
exactly. That's the only two. But especially because Bobby doesn't really have anything going for WrestleMania now. So it's like, dang, Bobby didn't even get on the card. It's like, that's kind of sad for Bobby. Hopefully they've got something planned for Bobby Lashley. Um, but tell me your expectations and who do you think going to win, Charlotte Flair or Rhea Ripley?
Got to be Rhea Ripley due to the fact Charlotte. If they just let Charlotte take this W, hey dog, it's a wrap. I don't care whatever any match she's in, it got no stakes. You know, it's just that she got that that favoritism bias going on, and it's hard. And it's gonna make it really hard for me to care about any match she's in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Rhea kind of needs to win this match, and I kind of think she is gonna win this match because if I'm not mistaken, like they really had Rhea Ripley lose to Charlotte on NXT. about 2 or 3 years ago, man.
She got beat at WrestleMania too. um, I believe that she no, I think she didn't they face at WrestleMania. I believe so.
No, I believe it was on an NXT pay per view.
Was it? I'm like, because when I
Yeah,
think, I'm like, for
yeah,
some reason, I remember them facing each other. I know they for sure faced each other for the no, they faced at WrestleMania. It was for the NXT
yeah.
championship because I'm like, Rhea Ripley was the champion, I believe, and then Charlotte, she won the Royal Rumble instead of facing for the SmackDown or Raw Women's Championship. She chose to face Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I mean, for the NXT Championship. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I think she's already beat her at WrestleMania.
Nah, because if I'm not mistaken, Io Shirai had like was there for a follow up match. I mean, not Io Shirai, Io Sky. She was there at the follow up match with the and she was going up against Charlotte in a triple threat match. And if I'm not mistaken, um, I believe Charlotte tapped in that match too. So
I'm like,
I
wait a
think,
second.
yeah.
They had to face each other.
Mhm. No, because think about it like this: the both Wrestle, if I'm not mistaken, at the WrestleMania for COVID Part One, or when the fans came back, she faced who? Freaking she fought Ronda Rousey. Who did she face the year before that? She wasn't on the card. She was at NXT.
No, no, I've just looked it up. It was the COVID WrestleMania. WrestleMania 36 when nobody was there. Charlotte beat Rhea at WrestleMania 36. So 3 years ago, she beat Rhea.
Is that the same one where Shayna Baszler lost to a roll up pin?
Ooh, was that the same one?
Yeah.
It could have been. It definitely could have been. I
Oh,
think.
I'm on correct. Oh shoot.
But yeah, Charlotte and Rhea. So I'm like, if I had to predict, I'm definitely with you. Rhea Ripley should win. This is her time. Um, she definitely should beat Charlotte. Is she going to though? Ooh, my prediction is that she will. My
Yeah.
expectation. I could see that one going either way. Honestly, I could see them saying we're going to stick with Charlotte,
Mhm.
or I could see them saying Rhea's going to win. I'm gonna say they're going to say Rhea's going to win. I'm
Mhm.
expecting that to be one of the best matches on WrestleMania Saturday,
Hmm.
day one, and yeah, I'm going Rhea. I'm going Rhea, but I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte wins. Definitely will not be
Mm.
surprised.
Well, hey man, only time can tell. My money's on Rhea Ripley. She's white hot right now, and she the kind of villain people love to hate. So perfect.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. What about Becky, Trish Stratus, Lita, 6-woman tag team match facing Damage Control? Who do you got?
I'm still mad they even won that damn match. What's it called? They group don't even got a name. It's just really random selected superstars. Lita, Trish, and Becky Lynch. All I'm saying is they got to that lineup has to lose, dog. They got to lose. They sh- and honestly, I feel like the whole setup is for them to be here. But I understand damage control is not 100%. They're not all particularly healthy at the moment. I need them to win because it's kind of like I kind of hate the idea of part timers get winning something when they're going to be gone later.
Mm-hmm.
It don't really help nobody. So what I do say is like this: I believe Damage Control is going to win this, man, because I don't think Lita and Trish are going to be here forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think Damage Control should win. But if I'm being honest with you, there's no way they win in this match. I would literally be shocked. It is no way. I got Becky, Trish, and Lita. You tell me on the grandest stage of them all, Becky,
Yes.
Trish, and Lita, three of the all-time greats, is gonna lose to Damage Control. I'm sorry, Damage
Hey man.
Control. I believe in Bailey. I mean,
Yeah.
I like Damage Control in general, but when we're talking about just star names, no, they are not about to win in Hollywood over Trish,
I
Becky, and
mean, they
Lita.
had The Rock lose to Revolution. Revolution? What's Evolution?
Evolution.
Evolution. There you go. My bad. They had The Rock lose to Evolution. They also had what's it called? Shayna Baszler on a monstrous heel run, making everybody tap out and bodying Asuka in 2 minutes in the Elimination Chamber just to lose to a roll up pin. They also let what's it called? What was it? This is the same company that let the Fiend get bodied by Goldberg. Tell me you don't believe that they just get washed. I'm just saying, dog. Anything can happen. I'm just saying that that damage control is gonna whoop that ass. That's what's gonna happen.
You know, you made a good point when you brought all those things up. The Rock did lose to Evolution, The Rock and Mick
Mm.
Foley. But I mean, Evolution to me is I don't know if I can't really compare Evolution and Damage Control. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With Evolution, freaking all of them was as Hall of Famers or going to be Hall of Famers.
Okay.
Bailey is definitely gonna be a Hall of Famer. I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna go down that road. I'm sorry. I'm just. They're just not Evolution. They're not
Hey,
Evolution.
I could pull up one worse. Remember when Biggie just got injured, right? And they still have to go up against the Brawling Boots, and the Brawling Brutes beat them in like what 2 minutes
mm,
at Mania.
mm.
This is the same company, dog. I'm just saying.
You're making some good points. Damage. I believe Damage Control should win. They're the ones that will get the most out of that win. Um. That being said, though, I definitely got Becky, Trish, and Lita. Um. What about Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul?
Logan's contract is actually up, so this is going to be technically Logan's last match in the WWE. So he's going to lose this match. And on top of that, it doesn't. If Logan was sticking around longer, it would make sense for Seth to lose because at this point, Seth is bulletproof. He can literally take like 100 losses this year and still look like the man. So my best bet is that Seth is going to beat Logan.
I'm gonna say Seth should win. Even
Yeah.
if I think Logan, even if his contract is expiring, he's definitely going to re-sign another deal. But I just don't think Logan Paul needs to beat Seth. Like to me, Logan Paul, him losing to Seth is not a bad deal. Seth
Nah,
losing to Logan Paul, though he may be bulletproof, it would still be very disrespectful to me. I'll be like, wow, they really had Seth lose to Logan. Not saying Logan is not great. I think Logan Paul is great and is an amazing performer. He's just Seth Rollins. After this, he needs to be going into like the world championship, you know, category, competing for that. Losing to a Logan Paul does not help you with that. So Seth Rollins, I got Seth winning. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Logan Paul win though and disrespect Seth a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, because he is bulletproof, like you said, but still, there's you got to put some respect on Seth freaking name. Like Seth needs to win that match. I think that will
yeah,
be the best match. Ooh, that may be the best match of day one. I don't know.
we'll have to wait and see. But I get to me, it'd be like hilarious, right? Because wins this match, but then we get another evolution of Seth's character where he's just really angry and he's just taking the wins left and right.
Man, yeah, that one's gonna be crazy to see. Tell me your thoughts. Ooh, the Mysterios, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio, father versus son.
Honestly, I'm predicting Dom is gonna win this match, dog. And it's gonna be because of the fact Ray don't got no help coming to help him. I'm predicting one of the members from Judgment Day could be that tall Puerto Rican dude, or it could be what's it called? the demon showing up, Finn Balor, to just make it a point. Dom's gonna be like, dang, I didn't want to win like this. Or Rhea could show up and go and body Ray at the worst possible moment right before a match. And Don gets the W. And I can see that like him winning like that, like hurt kind of like hurt his ego or messed with him a bit, and then it just like, made him want to have a rematch against his father at a later date. How do you feel about that scenario, dog?
Um, I could see Dom definitely winning, like you said, but my prediction is that Ray wins. The reason why I predict Ray wins is because to me, I don't think on the same night. Well, once again, this is the company we're dealing with. I wouldn't disrespect Ray like this. To me, on this, and plus, because Ray is not retiring. Ray is not retiring. If this was a retirement match, I would for sure say Dominic Mysterio. But because Ray is not retiring, or though it seems that he's not, I'm going Ray wins on the same night he gets honored. You know how they honor him because he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So they honored the Hall of Fame inductees, on WrestleMania as well. So I just don't think Ray loses to Dom. So eventually, I think what ends up happening is that they're gonna continue to run it back though throughout this upcoming year. I think they're gonna continue to face each other and just give us more and more 5-star matches. Um, but I think Ray wins this match.
Mm.
Eventually, whenever the rivalry is about to end, I think Dom wins that match. But
Okay.
yeah,
I like your train of thought. It's very logical. I'll give you that one. Sure. But my money's on Dom. You say Ray. Only one way to find out after Saturday, you know?
I really hope somehow they bring back Chavo or Vicky Guerrero for this match and just give us that all around storyline coming full circle. That would just be
Yeah.
sick. I think that would
I
be
know
so.
I know on Twitter Vicky be talking about that rivalry, and she always be chiming in anytime something happens. And she be every time she'd be like, man, I wish I was a part of that rivalry. And I'm like, yeah, AEW just let her come through. Or WWE let her slide through for like a situation. Come on now.
I actually got something to bring up about that, but let us predict the last two matches on day one. Okay, I
Mhm.
should have said this one first, but WrestleMania showcase match. This is my first time ever even seeing this match. Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
Please, for the love of God, stop dang matches. Stop it. I am tired of this not claustrophobic, clustered match. God dang it, man. I am so tired. This is like what? This is the fourth time doing this? Since WrestleMania, was it 35 or 36 when Kofi won? This is the third or fourth time doing this? Yo, stop this. I get it. Everybody needs to be at WrestleMania, but bro, we could find better ways to get everybody involved at WrestleMania. This is why these belts need to be split up, dog. This looks stupid. It looks so stupid. Because they're all in this match for what? What are they in this match for?
I guess competing to be the number one contenders for whoever wins out of
Dog.
out of the Usos
You know
and
how
Sami
that
Zayn.
ridiculous that sounds? Oh my god, I knocked over my camera. You know how bad that sounds? Like, dog. Hey, dog, we going to Mania. Yeah? What are we going to Mania for? To be the number one contenders. What?
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is why I hate Charter so much, man. Because if I didn't have Charter internet, bro, I could actually pinpoint why they're at WrestleMania like this. I'm stuck with clips. It's terrible, dog. It's terrible.
Well, while you fix your camera, I'm gonna say my predictions of this match. I'm gonna say, uh, dang, I didn't even know about this match. I kind of agree with you. I get it though. I get it because you get to WrestleMania, you want to freaking put everybody on the card. You want to get everybody involved in WrestleMania, but at the same time, it's like this match along with the freaking Andre the Giant Battle Royal is just like random matches. So, but I will say to predict this match, I think the Street Profits will win. But I really want the Street Profits to be broken up. I'm sorry. Like, I'm ready for that freaking team to come to an end. But if I had to pick who I would want to see win, either the Street Profits or Braun Strowman and Ricochet. But even that tag team just seems kind of random. So I'm hoping for the Street Profits. That's all I
All I'm gonna say is this, dog. I can't remember the last time the Street Profits won a pay-per-view match.
can say.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I don't think they've won a pay-per-view match in like a year down there. They've been taking L at the L at the L.
Well, hopefully they can pull it out for WrestleMania Saturday. It will be, you can lose all these pay-per-views, but if you win at WrestleMania, it can make up for it. Yo, the last match on day one, the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships.
I think this match is gonna boil down to the Solo Sokoa. What's it called? Make an appearance and body these dudes. Or does The Rock show up and body these dudes? And if not, hey man, if neither of those scenarios happen, hey, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are taking the W if they don't get interfered on. And the way it's been looking every time that Sammy's been not Sammy. Kevin Owens just showed up. So Kevin Owens might as well be able to take on the bloodline, the handicap match, because he's proven he can win.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm not mistaken, what was it, Raw? Yeah, I think it was on Raw 2 weeks ago. He ended up going up against Solo, and then he gets jumped, and he still down there wins the match. But then Sami Zayn shows up to help him.
Mm.
You know, I would have liked more though. Kevin Owens still not wanting to be associated with Sammy.
Mm.
I feel like to me that was really. I feel like this whole ending part of the bloodline with Sami Zayn was a sloppily put together, dog. Like they just threw this together for no reason.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
like, yeah, because it should have like. I still like what your idea was. Roman defends both belts on both nights, but I'm not feeling this, dog. This just don't look good. So, bottom line is this: my bet's on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn winning.
I got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as well. I think, yeah, I think the undisputed tag team titles, even though the Usos is my favorite tag team of all time, and who I think is the greatest tag team of all time, it's time to take the belts off of them. Um, but I think they need to split up the tag team championships again. Going back to the point of what you were talking about with the freaking tag team showcase, where they don't have nothing to compete for. But this match may be. Oh, I think the Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, and I think the Usos and Sami Zayn match will be the two best matches on day one. I got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. The crowd is going to be freaking. The crowd is going to erupt when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens become the undisputed tag team champions.